A little angry at the moment. Up. No. These things are so freaking awkward. Up. Good. Leap. Don't you go. Annie, thank you. Z. Whoa! It worked. It worked. Okay, so we have a quest there. We're pretty much gonna go boop, 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 like down this way, right? Down like this way. There's a lot of stuff. And I need to find my Dalish friends. Dalish friends, rather. Oh, I found my Dalish friends. Wow, that happened quick.
Looks like you need help.
What? Looks like you need help, fool. You know who I am? A freaking Inquisitor. Not only that, I'm a Dalish Inquisitor. Show some respect. I came in to help you.
One down.
Okay. You good, buddy? Can talk to me now?
The dead should stay dead, wouldn't you say, friend?
I would say yes. I know what all that was. It was undead, but I'm gonna ask the stupid question anyways.
Seems to be a lot of trouble in these parts.
That's putting it mildly. The war has stopped, but now the dead are walking. Funny though. I've been watching these undead and they seem focused on the Shem armies. As if, well, why wouldn't someone want to kill humans, huh? Still, poor fools.
I apologize if you hear any ice clinging. It's my drink.
Is your clan nearby?
We've been camped for weeks in the fields to the west. The war between the lions made passage through the dirt difficult. Damaged some of our arable. If you find the clan, tell Keeper How and I'll continue the hunt, and perhaps find a safer route through the plains.
Okay.
What's the dearth?
It's what we call this place. The Dearth. Dearth of Erin.
Okay.
I must be going.
Very well. Be safe.
So, let's go over there first, and then we'll kind of pop back around, I think. What's around here anyways?
Going well, I hope.
Viridium. Oh, this place is so pretty. It's game, man. So, E3 stuff. Oh, it's if you're watching this like in the future and this is not on the week of E3 that you're watching it, that's fine. I will put up a video pretty much summarizing all of the E3 stuff that I saw because there was a lot of it. It's basically the best E3 that there ever has been, just period. For the simple fact that every game that everybody wanted to be announced got announced, like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Ooh, that feels good to say. Last Guardian is coming back. We've got whatchamacallit, we got Battlefront coming out this year. Star Wars is getting another expansion. Mass Effect, Andromeda, which is the new game. So much. There's so much to talk about, and I will do that in a different video. I won't take up your time here. But I did want to say that with Mass Effect, because you gotta remember, BioWare inherited, I think it's a good word, the Frostbite engine. Because EA, right? So they built this game in Frostbite, and it looks really good, but it was their first RPG in Frostbite. They could kind of learn from that, and they have. And you can see that in the Mass Effect trailer. Not a lot is shown, but what is shown is actually all done in Frostbite. That was confirmed. So it's a pretty game. We know that. That is faux show. I'm really looking forward to that. But also, oh, that's not who I wanted to click on. Cleanse the one behind you. And she can run over here and spell purge. Okay. But Battlefront's all running in Frostbite. but it looks really good. It looks stupid good. In fact, when that first trailer came out, when they announced Battlefront, or not the announcement, but like the teaser. No, they teased it and then they announced it a couple months ago. Like fully like, hey, this is our game. Check it out. This is in-engine. What does in-engine mean anymore, right? Like a lot of people just assumed like, oh, that is obviously all pre-rendered stuff in-engine, so it's gonna look a lot better on that trailer than it actually will when it comes out. However, then they showed actual like, gameplay as opposed to that like trailer thing. You know, they actually showed first-person gameplay, because all the other stuff that they showed was like, you know, like a third-person like camera perspective of other people fighting, and it wasn't like from the perspective of somebody playing. And it still looked really good, and everybody who's played the demo on the E3 show floor said that game looks really good. So I wanted to mention, like, how are they doing that? Will we see that kind of thing in Mass Effect? I think we will. They're using a special technique that, it's got a stupid word for it. It's like photogrammy or something like that. Photogramming. There's elves over there, and I want to talk to them, so I'm getting distracted here. Let me talk to them first. Foreman's logbook. There's Foreman stuff. Ooh, Veilfire. Does that mean there's... Oh, there is. I saw it down there. Can I talk to you guys? Nope. Okay.
You saved my granddaughter's life. Thank you.
I did? When did I do that? I don't remember doing that. Can you, thank you. Anyways, so basically what the technique is, in layman's terms, it is...
part of a larger set.
Well, I'll just get rid of that, because I don't know where this larger set is. Maybe down over there. In layman's terms, what the heck is going on with this photographic technique is they take a picture of something. So imagine you take if you haven't played The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, you should, first of all, because it's a really good game. Secondly, this is like how they make The Vanishing of Ethan Carter look really good. And, oh, I wanted to read that, actually, because this is like Dalish stuff. Oh, crap. How do I get to the codex again? No. Okay, let's just hit escape, right? Codex. Characters? That'll be the Dreadwolf. That's not characters, no. Is that it? Nope, Champion of Kirkwall. It would have to be... history? Because that was Andraste. There it is. Okay. This is important stuff, because we're an elf, and this is mentioned several times, the elven gods throughout the game, so I wanted to read this. I've been waiting for this book, and I totally just almost skipped right over it. There's precious little we know about Fen'Haral, for they say he did not care for our people. Elgar'nan, look, I'm not an elf, I can't, shut up. And Mythal created this world, or created the world as we know it. Andrul taught us the ways of the hunter. Selassie and June gave us fire and crafting, but Fen'Haral kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlathan, there's like a certain dialect here that I want to get, but I don't speak elf. When the gods could no longer hear our prayers, actually, that's just reminded me. I was gonna say this before when they were speaking Elven in the Fade, the Inquisitor and Solus. I wonder if like the voice actors have to go through like a trainer that works at BioWare to get that dialogue. Anyways, it is said that Fen'Haral spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. Creeper. The legends say that before the fall of Arlathan, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others in their kind. There is not a heron among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispers and whispered the names of Gelderon and some other two names, for they are forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, Only Fenrir could walk without fear among both our gods and the Forgotten Ones. For although he is kin to the gods of the people, the Forgotten Ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Fenrir tricked them. So he's like the trickster. He's like Loki, right? Our gods saw him as brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods. If only the Forgotten Ones would return to the abyss for a time. They trusted Fenrir, and they were all of them betrayed. And they were all of them betrayed. That's a weird sentence. And Fenrir sealed them away so they could never walk among the people. So he betrayed him. Freaking Dreadwolf. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Vanishing of Ethan Carter. The photographic technique is used in that game. So if you really want to know what I'm talking about, either go look up screenshots or just go play it. I would suggest playing it because it is actually really good. So the idea is that they take a picture of something in real life, and it's a complicated process, but to simplify it, they basically just take that picture, make a texture out of it, and throw it on a 3D model. A hollow 3D model, because if it was completely 3D, it would take up a lot of processing power, if you know what I mean. Some people get confused with that. But the idea is that it looks real because it is real, you know, it is a real picture. So then what do you do after that? Well, then you take foliage that the game renders, kind of like in this game, you know, it's foliage on the shore over there, and you place that all over the place to make it look like real foliage. Now, in a few years' time, we'll probably look back at screenshots of Vanishing Ethan Carter and other games that will use this technique. And by the way, this technique's been around a while. It's nothing really new. But we'll probably look back at it and go, okay, the grass looks stupidly fake compared to the rest of the game. But currently, it looks really, really good, which is nice. I'm going to go that way. And the thing with Battlefront is it uses that technique. So the reason that game can get away with looking so good is that it is using that technique. So if you look at Battlefront and you say that looks like a fake game because there's no way a game could look that good. No, it can. It's using a very specific way of generating graphics that rely on a lot of pictures. Like oh gosh, I don't remember what planet it was on that they were fighting on for that first trailer that they put out, but they've shown Hoth in pretty good detail, and the snow stuff is rad, but snow typically has a lot more particles than, say like a forest would. So when they showed the forest, it looked really lush and green, and it looked like it was a livable forest, like everything in it was alive, which was really cool. But it looked, super real, and the reason the trees and stuff, the textures on the trees look real is because it's using that.
Get ready for proper culture, blah, blah.
Well, Sarah, that's not nice. I love the elves, just because you don't. What's up, buddy?
Ra, brother. May I ask, traveling these plains, have you come across a golden Halla? I fear
haven't.
human soldiers may kill her. If she would only draw close, I could gain her trust. I could protect her.
Okay. I like how I haven't said a word to this guy, and he's already given me a quest.
I've never heard of a golden Halla.
I'm not surprised. Only a few Halla keepers know the legend. We call her Hanno Gillen, the Pathfinder. In times of great need, she comes to show us the way.
Right. Why would soldiers kill her?
Why
Ooh, excuse
do
me.
soldiers hunt your Halla?
Pelts and horns sell for gold in Shem markets, I hear. And if they were golden,
I see.
Dereth Shiral.
Thanks for giving me a quest I didn't ask for. Ooh, a keeper.
Under Anna Tishan, my brother, it is good to see another of the people in this place from which we all came.
Right.
Harold, your return.
Sure. I could tell him about the hunters. Yes.
I met one of your hunters. He's continuing to look for a safe route.
That is good to hear. Thank you for delivering the word.
These guys are like super comfortable with me. That's awesome.
Why do elves call this plain the Dearth?
I've not heard the story, Delenn? When the people settled here, we called it Dearth of Erin. The promise. For the Dales were promised to us by Andraste. It is still the Dearth to us. Even if the Shemlin give it a name that recalls our destruction.
What troubles you?
What troubles you, Horan?
Where do I start, Delenn? The armies cause rock slides. They dig ditches that trip the Hala and destroy the Arabils, making passage impossible. Precisely when the clan needs him most, my first, Tavin, defies my wishes and mounts an excursion to the Emerald Graves. And now, I've learned that the grounds of Var Balanaris are infested by angry spirits from the beyond.
Ooh.
I can deal with that for you.
Stay alert, Delenn. Spirits are dangerous, and be mindful of the resting places of our dead. Var Balanaris is sacred ground.
Cool.
Dareth Shirao, Delenn.
I like that because I'm a Dale. Like, I've done the Dalish thing before. I've lived in a clan. You know, this is what my character did before
You return.
he became a herald of Andraste. Well, actually, I'm the Inquisitors. You haven't heard, guy. So, what's interesting to me is that I show up and instantly they are just, like, super comfortable with the fact that I'm a Dale. But I don't think that happens if you're a human or a Qunari or anything. I think if you show up and you're anything but a Dale, they're pretty aggressive to you. Like, they don't fight you, but they're not happy to talk to you.
Stores are so low. At this rate, we'll never be on our way.
What do you need?
Greetings to you.
You look troubled.
You seem troubled.
It's nothing. Just our stores. With the Shem War and the demons, replenishing them has been difficult. For one, we're almost out of herbs, and we lack materials to repair the Aravals. I don't even remember. There's so much we're missing. It's all written in my ledger.
Right. Where's our ledger? Right there. Spindleweed's getting scarce. Okay. Find and deliver 5 bushels of spindleweed. God of Crafts, June. Place? Okay, check ledger. Running out of elf fruit for solves. I thought that was slaves at first. Someone took canine leather. Look, I got that. Look, I'm carrying this all on me. Am I the one who took it? I might be. I mean, I do loot a lot of stuff. We need more iron. Right. I wish we had some great bear fur. I don't know if I've used all mine. Nope, I'm gonna have to get bear pelts. Okay, that's fine. Do you love me?
Greetings to you.
Nope, she hates me, despite the fact that I've given her a ton of supplies.
You were the one they called the Herald of Andraste. For all the world's a venerated Dalish elf. That's never happened before, has it? All the clans are talking about you. Or so Keeper Howan says.
That's kind of cool.
Ah, talk. What do they say exactly?
Good things, I think. A few hope this is a sign of change for our people. Real change. If it's true, I want to be a part of it.
You want to join the Inquisition?
It won't happen. Keeper Howan won't allow it. He doesn't trust anything to do with the Chantry or Andraste.
I could try to convince your keeper.
You could try.
Okay.
I'll take my leave.
So what you have to do here is you have to get... You saw, like, there was a favor thing. Like, favors for the Dales. If you get that up all the way, you can have him come and join you, which I think is kind of cool. Let me get this shard real quick. And then... Cool. And then we'll go talk to the rest of these people. I think there's a vendor here. Did I talk to her? No?
Mathalanas Valorant, where are you?
Are you Amalian? Do you know who these things belong to?
Yes, those things belong to my brother Valorant. He's been missing for... No, don't tell me
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Is this all that's left? Did you learn nothing else?
He was brave.
He was brave. Trying to reclaim a relic of the Dalish.
I know. I always knew he was brave and clever. Didn't have to prove himself. The clan loves him. Howan loves him. I wish he'd understood that. Thank you for bringing me the news. It's better than not knowing.
Okay.